From Kalamazoo, direct to you, it's a WKZO.com Quickcast.
Does the potential new arena, does it have the possibility of attracting residential in that area, or will that really just be an entertainment venue, the surrounding area?
Well, we hope to get some housing there. I think we have to look at this area, this west end, as kind of phase 2 of Arcadia Creek. We have 9 acres of opportunity. We talk about an entertainment center such as an arena that would be a venue for a variety of type of activity. But if we just do an arena and nothing else, or an entertainment center, then we've really we've made a mistake. And so as we look at this area, and as this community weighs in on this west end, we need to look at arts and entertainment, live workspace perhaps for artists, and other types of units that would provide residential opportunities. So if you look at it as a whole, there's a great, again, opportunity for this community to take downtown to the next level. This would be a regional center, not just in terms of the entertainment venue, but also in terms of what would be attractive to a creative class of people, and that's kind of what we're looking at in this area.
Is it difficult for an organization like yours? Urban redevelopment is not a simple, quick project. And is it difficult for an organization such as yours to maintain public interest and awareness when sometimes the wheels appear to grind slowly in these things?
Keeping momentum going is a challenge. I'm often stopped on the street or emailed with comments of, wow, I was downtown. It's been 5 years since I've been downtown, and it has really changed. Well, as you said, urban redevelopment is a long-term project, and we've been working on it since really 1982 as this organization. And so while we see physical changes in the environment, we've been working on it for a very long time. And public interest, I think, increases with success. I mean, you take a simple thing. We began with, maybe 5 years ago, an art hop. The art hop today is a signature event every third month for this community. And this past Friday was no different when we had about 8,000 people downtown. It's that type of interest that we didn't have in the past. 5 years ago, I would have said this downtown, there are people in the out-county areas, Matawan and so on, who don't believe or didn't believe that this downtown was theirs. That's not true today. I think people are embracing this downtown should be the downtown of Southwest Michigan, and I think it's becoming that. We're just seeing that transition over the past 5 years. It was the downtown of Southwest Michigan in the 50s and the 60s, and then it waned somewhat, and it's coming back.
Do you sense increasing community commitment to maintaining the downtown area?
Well, you know, the difference when you say maintaining, it could be maintaining interest, maintaining investment. 15 years ago when we did the Arcadia Creek project, most of that development, if we recall, those of us that have been around downtown, that was more of an industrial manufacturing area of downtown, as most downtowns, old urban core downtowns were. And it was transitioning from manufacturing and industrial into low-end uses, adult entertainment, and more boarded-up, blighted buildings. We don't see that today because of the Arcadia Creek project, but the investment that was made there was really made by hometown or homegrown institutions. Kalamazoo Valley Community College, then First of America, the 2 hospitals in the West Michigan Cancer Center. Those were investments that were more philanthropic than they were to get a return on your investment. Today, people realize they can make money downtown, so you have Catalyst Development Company investing in downtown. You have the Meyer C. Weiner Company investing in downtown. You have folks doing it not philanthropically, as they did 15 years ago, but they're doing it because they know they can make a dollar in downtown, which they couldn't do 15 years ago.
But isn't that a healthy sign?
Oh, it's a great sign.
that now it isn't philanthropy, it's business.
It's business, and that's maintaining that interest is part of what we do here. And but this is a community-wide project, if you will, ongoing, never-ending, always evolving, and we do have that, and I think we can maintain that community interest.
Getting back to the 100 East Michigan project, are any existing tenants in those buildings going to be displaced during the renovation of the buildings?
No, I don't believe so. This opportunity here for both the existing tenants would work around them. And that's a good thing because business disruption is very harmful, can be fatal. Yeah. And in this case, this project would actually enhance their facilities without really any business interruption. Plus, I think if I'm correct, the estimated workforce hours during construction is something like 30,000 person hours. So you're going to have hungry people at lunchtime looking for a submarine, probably, a sandwich, and so I think there's opportunity during that construction period that will help them.
Well, and on that level, this project will come along at a time when the area could use some construction jobs.
Oh, certainly.
So on that level, the timing couldn't be better.
Couldn't be better. We look to start somewhere by November 1st, if all goes well. As I mentioned, 30,000 hours of construction work, projected to be 75 permanent jobs, plus the residential, and I mentioned the economic impacts of that. Sure. So a lot of pluses out of this project.
Is there anything you think the public should know about this project that they might not know, that the news media hasn't brought to the public's attention?
I would say probably the complexity in terms of putting a structure, a financial structure together that makes sense to the parties that are involved, which include nonprofit organizations, for-profit lenders, a private developer willing to take risk. It's taken us, I will tell you that those sitting around the table, which have included the city, the downtown organizations, the state of Michigan, private lenders, have been sitting around the table meeting once every 2 weeks for about 18 months to get this project to where it's at. We now have a few more challenges, if you will, to get through by July 31st. Monday, June 15th, as an example, the Downtown Development Authority will review this project, and we hope take action on what their particular role will be. Everybody that's sitting around the table has a role, whether it's a historic preservation tax credit or it's a community foundation financing of the project, or it's facade grants of the Downtown Development Authority or the Brownfield Redevelopment Authority taking action. All of that has to take place by July 31st. I think we're in good stead to do that. If we get through July 31st, we'll have accomplished a lot. Then it's up to the private lender and the private developer to take all of that, package it, and enter into the appropriate contracts and close by September 30th.
And so we really won't know until September 30th if this project is going to go ahead.
That's true. And I think my one comment in one interview was that we're going public with it because a lot of public bodies have to take action on their role. And so you have to be out in the public with it. But we can't celebrate until September 30th. Okay. I think. That's the way I'm looking at it. It's good news. Celebration comes on the day of closing.
So we shouldn't expect to hear the champagne bottles popping until the end of September.
No, you might hear a beer can popping open as we get to July or September 30th, but the champagne comes out then.